Roll the intro. Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the TarotOracle.
What is going on? Misrak, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. We got Sunlight, I thank you for your donation as well. Backbone, I thank you for yours. Welcome, everybody. How you doing this fine Tuesday night? We survived Monday. We're Tuesday. Tomorrow's hump day. Hopefully, everybody gets some humping in tomorrow indeed. Be random with me. Welcome. How you doing? Andrew, welcome as always. Thank you for being here. We got Effie. We got Reiki. Joanna, got an interview with a med school. Congratulations. That is so exciting. Big congratulations. You're doing quite well. Renee, welcome. Good to see you. And Bartman as well. Everybody's here tonight. Let's get the party started. We got Marie A. wants to know if cosmetic surgery is meant for me. All right. Well, let's start it out over here with a little bit of a, we'll go a little bit with this deck right there. Here we go. We're going to see what it says, what is going on. A tarot reader, welcome. Good to see you as well. What is going on, everybody? Appreciate you being here. So there we go. You're cooped up in the room working on construction. Oh, no, that's not good. All right. Cosmetic surgery. Is it for me or is it not for me? Page of Wands, Three of Wands, and the Hierophant. I really think that you're looking for something that's not really going to help a lot. I mean, you're perfect as is. I really don't see a cosmetic surgery just boosting you. I don't know, boosting your confidence, boosting anything. I'm going to say no, just based upon Three of Wands. We're looking for something that doesn't need to be there. We're looking for something that doesn't exist, which is a better Marie. Marie is beautiful, wonderful, amazing, the most stunning individual on the face of the earth. Why would she need cosmetic surgery? Three of Wands says we're just looking for something that's not there. Page of Wands says even if you get it, then you start the cycle of, well, there's something else that I wanted, and then there's something else that I wanted too, and I need this and I need that to be perfect, when in actuality, you're perfect right now. Page of Wands says you're going to try to get that fiery aspect out there, but it's just not going to make any difference. It's just not going to make any difference. You're going to suddenly feel like, yo, I think that fat man on YouTube was right. I mean, I did all this fiery aspect over here, and I just didn't get what I would like. So I just don't think it's going to do you a whole lot of good. Just not going to do it. Hierophant says you're taking some things a little bit more seriously than they need to be, and nobody really cares about it. So I'm just saying. I say thumbs down to the cosmetic surgery. Maria's perfect right now. How can you edit perfection? How can you how can you make perfection better? You can't. I think that you're perfect, lovely, and absolutely amazing, and the most wonderful person in the world now. Cosmetic surgery is not really going to make any difference. I'm just saying. Anyway, there we go. There we go. RR, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you as well. Backbone with a double dono tonight. Rocking it out over there. Making it happen. Let's go to the reads and see what's going on. That was one from yesterday. Backbone Scott. I've been typing stuff in the chat. All right, let's see what's going on. What is the spirit that wants to make a permanent connection with me? Think and feel about me. Let's see what is going on. Let's see where this is going to take us. RR, thank you for your donation as well. I greatly appreciate you. What is going on, RR? It is good to have you every night here. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. All right. They said we are quiet. I said we are usually quiet tenants. We are quiet. I mean, that's good. It's good to be quiet. I'm kind of rowdy. I get excited when I start reading the tarot and I start talking really loud. So, yeah, I am going to be moving out of this house and moving into an apartment. So, yeah. So I don't know when to move. I don't know if I should be moving now because there are apartments available right now, or should I be moving in February? So I'm not sure when is the correct timeline. I will get a couple of tarot readings, of course, and see what the correct timeline is, and we'll go from there. But yeah, we will be abandoning this house and moving to an apartment that we used to be at in Frisco. So yeah, moving over there, and I think it's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic over there. So a lot of cool people, a lot of cool stuff going on over there, and a lot of good activities that I kind of like. Over here, it's really kind of isolated. So I'll be good to get back to the big city. You know what I mean? Joanna, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. What does the spirit think, feel about me? Let's say Nine of Cups. They really love you. They really like you. This is somebody that has known you before. This is somebody who has interactions with you before, knows you, knows who you are, knows kind of where you're going, what you want. Has a very personal connection with you. Nine of Cups says they've been there. They have been there through the variety of emotions that you have displayed, that you have pursued, that you have had in your lifetime. And they have sort of always been there and been watching. And I think that's why they want a permanent connection. Again, they have news for you. And so the permanent connection is going to be good here because they have a lot of history with you. They understand why you do things, your emotional connection to certain things. And I think that's going to be a fantastic thing overall. The Lovers does say that this is a very good connection, a very open connection as well. We talked about the emotional aspect of that. You have that with the cups, you know, sort of surrounding and bookending, sort of sandwiching the Lovers over here. The Lover says there is a very sort of, not really intimate, but a very sort of, I know you, you know me. This is something that we've done before. We have communicated before. And I think that's sort of a very powerful message from this individual. So I think that they know you, they understand you, and they love you, right? The Lovers card over here. We've been through a lot together. I've sort of watched over you. I've been around, what have you. And that Knight of Cups as well. This is someone who has known you before in a previous life. Again, I think that they may have been your lover in the previous life. We have two sort of hints with that, a big sort of spread here. And I think that this person is going to be able to make a permanent connection with you and let you know a lot of things that you don't really know about yourself that you have sort of being, that you're going to be discovering or sort of innovating into or sort of encountering with this individual, with this spirit. So I think that's going to be important and very cool indeed. So there we go. All right. Renee wants to know about a tarot channel. See if we have time for that later. Right now we're doing donations first because that's what people pay for. What is the energy with a person that, what is the energy with this person? Does it have potential? Should I keep talking or no? That is interesting indeed. Let's go over here to the Tarot Tower. If you're new, this is my, wait a minute, it doesn't work. If you're new, this is the dysfunctional Tarot Tower. This is the Tarot Tower that does not work. It does not work. All right, let's press it again. There we go. If you're new, this is my Tarot Tower. It is 80 decks of cards all set up and making its way into your heart right now. If you want to build one of these, you can easily build one of these by going to the link in the description. I will show you personally with a 20-minute video how to build it, how it works, how to sort of coordinate it, what have you. And I think for it's only $20 worth of supplies you can get from Walmart, and you can be going and hopping and making all of your tarots in a nice little presentation like that, right? So you just reach in there and then you just grab whatever tarot that you need. It is actually very beautiful. So yeah, let's go forth and see what's happening here. What is the energy of the person? That does it keep talking? Does this have potential with this? You do have a Wheel of Fortune, Six of Pentacles, and a Knight of Wands. This is somebody who is carrying a lot of weight, somebody who has a lot of history with other people, has a lot of history of things. And I think this is something where they just sort of need to understand what's available out there, what you want, where you want to go. And they kind of just sort of in that discovery mode. You know, where are things going to be at the end of the day? How are things going to be different than they usually are? Because they're carrying a lot of weight from previous relationships, from friendships that aren't working, from family issues. They've just had a lot of personal issues. And I think this is something that really sort of weighs on them long term, you know, as well as this is something that you sort of need to discover over time. But I think you have a good potential with this individual, sort of, you know, hinted at with a Wheel of Fortune. Sort of they become a mainstay in your life. This is somebody that is excited to see you. You're excited to see them over time. I think a lot of good things develop as well, sort of a Wheel of Fortune. What comes around goes around. Maybe not karmic relationship, but this is somebody you can see being in your life on a day-to-day basis pretty easily. It's not somebody that's going to be a complete stranger to you. It's somebody that we can sort of relate to, we can have fun with, and what have you as well. Six of Pentacles said this is a very giving person. They're going to be upfront. They're going to be giving a lot of time, attention, love, what have you. This is somebody who is going to work towards having a functional and a good relationship. I think that's one of the big opportunities that you have here. That's something that you want. Something that we need is somebody who is going to put in their own, sort of pull their own weight, even though they have a lot of weight that they're pulling in addition. Knight of Wands, again, just talks about some dysfunctional relationships that they've had before. You are going to have to deal with that at least a minimal way. And if you're able to do that, right? If you're able to go forth and sort of just make this happen and be able to accept this individual as is, I think we have a lot of good things that could happen here. And overall, I just kind of like this individual just sort of at a root, you know, at the root. King of Swords, it says they are very sort of upfront and maybe a little bit demanding in their demeanor as far as what they need, what they want, but at least they're going to communicate that to you. At least they're going to be open-ended about, hey, this is something that I would like. Let's see where we can take it, or let's see what kind of opportunities are going to be there for both of us in the future. So that is what I think. That is what I think with that. So thank you again, Sunlight. I appreciate you being here. It is always very sunlight indeed to have you here. You brighten my day. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. All right, we got Oscar on the PayPal side. Thank you, Oscar, for your donation. You're in the queue for your double donation tonight, burning up the credit card. All right, Misrak, welcome. Misrak, it's always good to see you as well. I appreciate you being here, Misrak. Misrak is one of the everyday kind of people that come in here. They're like, are you streaming? You know, appreciate you hanging out. So yeah, very cool indeed. All right, Misrak, let's see what we're doing. We're going over the Tarot Tower. We're getting a little bit of a Tarot of Oppositions tonight. I think that's going to be really the one. This is going to be the one that you are going to be excited about. We got it happening. Got it happening over here. So yeah, let's see where this is going to be doing. All right, Misrak, a little bit of a general. We got another PayPal donation from Courtney. Courtney, thank you for your PayPal donation. I greatly appreciate you as well. You are in the queue. We'll get PayPal's done after Backbone's second reading, and we'll hop over to PayPal, get a couple of Oscars of Courtney, and just make all of this happen tonight. Looking really, really good here. All right, general reading. Where are we going to go here for this? You know, it really feels, well, actually, we need one more. You know, it really feels like that we have the world reversed. It feels like you've been going round and round for maybe something that isn't working, maybe something that is having a little difficulty, right? I think that's sort of there, right? I think it's sort of there. You do have the world. I think you're going round and round, almost to the point of being in circles, to where maybe you're on the mouse wheel. Maybe you're having some issues here. Maybe you're just sort of not realizing a lot of stuff that needs to be done, that is sort of being pulled back. A lot of the opportunities that aren't just sort of happening the way that you need them to be. I do think that you're sort of challenged in this regard as far as sort of moving forward. So it's sort of reevaluate where you're at, what you're committed to, and where you want to be. Because I think that there are some commitments that you've made. There are some things that you have pursued that just aren't functioning. They're just not working for you. And I think that's going to come bite you in the rear end eventually. And I don't really think you want to deal with that. Now, be aware of the Three of Cups being reversed as well. That is an interesting one indeed. It's almost like the spilled cups, lost opportunities with love, lost opportunities with friends. Who are your friends? Who are your love interests? What kind of things have you skipped out on? What kind of things have you not embraced that you could go back and embrace, or you could at least give a try with that? It feels like there's some missed opportunities, some things that haven't manifest, some things that haven't gone the way that they need to. And I think if we sort of give that at least a minor chance, you are going to have some excitement within that realm. Seven of Swords being here, it does say sort of get out and see what is possible. I think you have set some limitations upon yourself that don't need to be there. How can we remove those limitations? How can we be aware of those and at least sort of see, you know, what else is out there instead of getting hooked out from the limitations? Let's release those. I think that's going to be an opportunity for you as well. Now, you do have a 10 sort of the Empress over here, not a 10, the 3 with the Empress over here. What kind of things have we embraced in a comfort zone? What limitations have we limited to ourselves in the comfort zone? If we can remove that, if we can expand through that, we are going to have some good things happen, I think, indeed. So there we go. There we go, indeed. Renee, welcome, and I appreciate you being here. Have a fantastic evening. If I do get to yours, Renee, I will have it in a chapter, so you can just click and go directly to it, is what I'm saying. All right, we got Backbone, the second reading, and then we're just going to hop over to PayPal. We got Carine. I thank you again. I appreciate you. We got a Courtney. We got a double Oscar. Making it happen over here. PayPal actions coming in strong tonight. Speaking of strong, we have the best deck possible. Traditional Manga Tarot. Traditional Manga Tarot is all exciting indeed, and I like it. I think there's a lot of possibilities, a lot of excitement here with the traditional Manga Tarot. So yeah, let's make this happen over here. Backbone. Why am I so drawn and attracted to Richard? Hey, us Richards, we pull the people in. We have that draw. We have that magic. Something's going on with all of that, maybe. I don't know. Marie, I thank you for your other donation. Appreciate you. Go to the head of the line over there. And Marie, at the first of the stream, we got your reading in from yesterday. Thank you for being so patient with me yesterday. I appreciate you. All right, why am I so drawn and attracted to Richard? Nine of Pentacles. They got what you need. They just have what you need. It feels like when you, I'd really like this in a relationship. I'd really like that. And you start just seeing hints of all of these opportunities, of all of these cool things with this individual. And you're like, oh, this is kind of cool. I really kind of like this person. They have a lot of the things that I've been looking for. You'll see a hint of this, maybe a little bit of intelligence, maybe a little bit of just sort of a coolness, maybe a little bit of this and that. They have a little bit of everything. Now, let me make it clear. They're not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but they have a little bit of everything, something to pique your interest or something to keep you sort of on the line and at least talking with that. The Emperor, they know how to make a decision. And this is something a lot of people just can't make a freaking decision, right? They're just confused. They're lost. This person makes a decision. They know where the hell they're going, right? And I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But that Judgment, Rebirth, and Reincarnation as well. It feels like there's something familiar with them. Something familiar, like maybe I've talked to them before. Maybe I've been in this situation before. It's almost like that they have appeared maybe in a dream, a previous dream, and that is sort of cool indeed. All right, Oscar. Speaking of dreams, I've been dreaming about Oscar over here. Oscar, welcome to the channel again. I appreciate you being here. Let's go and use a little bit of a different deck over here. Tarot over the rainbow, at least I believe that is it. Oscar's got a couple of questions. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. We have a general for 2023. That's what I'm talking about. And we have an A and I. I almost put the A and I. I almost put the and I. But I need to put the A in a separate, need to make a separate section for the A just to make this happen. All right, let's do a little bit of a general first and see where this is going to take us. Then we got RRs waiting up there. We got Joanna. Hop back over to PayPal for the Courtney and the Carine, making it happen over here. General, where are we going to go? Where are we going to be over here? Oh, a little bit of a devil aspect. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. General sort of says, just sort of just go with instincts. I think some things that are really holding you back are because you're overthinking it. You're really overthinking it. Go with instincts sometimes. Just go. Just be like, I really feel like we should be doing this. I feel like I should be chasing this, going here, doing that, doing this. Just going on that instinctual mode, I think is going to be working for you quite well indeed. I think you overthink some stuff, quite frankly. And the more we overthink it, the more challenged it becomes, the more wild it becomes, and it's just not working. Go with instinct, see where that, at least give it a shot, see where that is going to take you. Now, be sure to follow up on some of the important things that you have started. A lot of times we do begin something, all excited about it, maybe a new painting, maybe a new opportunity, and we just like, nah, I don't really want to do it anymore. You have to embrace it. You have to go forth and make it happen. Otherwise, you are going to get in a situation where you're kind of pulled back a little too much. It's not functioning the way it is. So make sure and finish what we have opened all the doors with that. Monique, it's been a minute. Welcome. Good to see you. Lovety Greene, been a minute as well. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me on a fine Tuesday night. Beautiful Tuesday night. Nice and chilly, but it was kind of warm today. It is going to like hard freeze Thursday through Saturday. So that should be interesting. It'll be like 2 degrees or something ridiculous. In Texas, no less. Andrew, what is your weather down there? Is it going to be a whole 10 degrees or anything like that? Anyway, you do have a 7 of Swords over here. It just says address the things that need to be addressed, even if you have to do a little bit of stealth, a little bit of, sort of sneaking out, what have you. Address the things that need to be addressed. Finish the things that need to be finished. Oscar, I think you got too many doors open. What doors can we close? What things can we do? How can we fix some of the issues that are out there and do it in an effective manner, at least? All right, a little bit of general between A and I. Is AI or is A and I going to be good? We'll see how it is. Speaking of good, Mina is here. Good evening to you, Mina. How you doing this fine Tuesday? I appreciate you hanging out with us. But yeah, the general between A and you. Man, who's giving up? Who's Oscar? Who's giving up? You can tell me. You can tell me who is giving up over here. It feels like somebody just gave up. They just like stopped trying. It feels like within the context of this. Now, I'm not saying it's just doomed or anything like that. I'm just saying we're just not pursuant as well as we should be, as well as we have been before. Who has given up? Who has sort of not pitched in at this point? A lot of times you have a little bit of an imbalanced relationship where somebody's pitching in a lot and the other person's not. So, you kind of got to figure out what the deal is with that. Reiki, I thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. Maybe snow. There is snow indeed. I think Friday, but yeah, it feels like it's time to freshen the relationship up. What can we do to freshen this up? What can we do to sort of bring some new life, some new excitement, some new energy into this connection? It feels like the more new energy we have, the better off we are going to be indeed. I think that you have sort of a limitation here with trying to micromanage the relationship too much or trying to be a little this, a little of that. I think you need to stay steady and at least consistent as far as you're going to go here. I think that's going to be better off as far as both of you are concerned with. There we go. Good ship lollipop. Welcome. It is cold in England. Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it is quite chilly over there indeed. What is going on? I appreciate you being here. All right, let's do a little RR. Then let's hop back over to PayPal, do some Courtney, do some Carine. Make it all happen tonight is what I'm saying. Make it all happen. Get all the magic up in there. All right, back to the Tarot Tower we go to get this one. Everybody loves it, and everybody knows it. It is the Dark Mansion Tarot. This is the one you've been waiting for. This is the one. That's what I'm saying. Maruta, welcome. I appreciate you being here. You fell asleep? Hey, it is a lazy Tuesday. It is not Taco Tuesday. It's Nap Time Tuesday. That's what I'm talking about. Nap Time Tuesday, my favorite time of the day indeed. So, yeah. Let's get a little bit of this done over here with the Dark Mansions. These feelings for me. The Chariot. You've had this a couple of times. We need to get moving. We need to get moving on this. It's stagnated. It's like water that hasn't moved in a long time. You need to address the situation with the movement, with the excitement, with the momentum. The momentum has stalled, and I don't think it is. I don't think it is working for you right now. Backbone, I think for your other donation. Knight of Pentacles says we need to work on the things that work for us, right? The phone conversations, they work. The meetups, when they do work, we're not fine, what have you, they do work. We need to work on the things that function, that bring us together, and sort of get a more of a stable foundation here and get moving on this. It is stalled. It is killed off a little bit. This is what making it difficult. King of Swords says the communication is also different between the two aspects, right? When we're on the phone, when we're in person, something like the communication is drastically different. We need to address why that is, discover why that is, and figure out how to resolve that so we can move some of the great things that we do long distance over to in person, and that way we can get the Chariot and sort of move this a little bit more forward. Sunrise, welcome. Good to see you. What's going on? It is a beautiful Tuesday night over here. All right, let's hop over to Courtney over there on a PayPal. Let's make it happen. We got a, all right, we got, let's go for C. There we go. Sorry, I called you for the wrong name. All right, source of income. Let's do that. Source of income. Emma, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, will I get a source of income, a successful source of income before the end of the year? Is that going to be possible? I really think so. Let's dive deep over here. Let's get us a deck that is going to sort of get that done over here. And we got this minimalist deck over here. Yeah, a little bit of a minimalist deck. I think that's where we're at. I really feel intuitively that's where we're at here with sort of a minimalist deck, a minimalist kind of approach here. What is the simplest way to do this? What is the simplest way to do this? Because I think it's quite possible indeed to get an alternate source of income, but it doesn't need to be overly complex. Does that make sense? You don't need to be overly complex with this. Let's go to the roots and see where we're kind of going here. We got a ton of aces. That's interesting. That's interesting. You basically need a new source of income, a successful source of income, obviously, with this. This is going to be a totally new adventure for you. Maybe a new job opportunity, maybe a new door that is open that hasn't been opened before. I think you sort of need to address the fact that I do need a unique and new source of income. I think that's going to be where we're sort of focusing at. Samantha, welcome. Good to see you. I appreciate that. But yeah, the Four of Wands. What's close to home? What's close to home? What can we get close to home? I think we've been looking in, again, a little too complex. Go for simple, go for direct. What can we do close to home? What open opportunities do we have? Where can we go? What can we do that is going to sort of satisfy all of the needs that we have here to get a good source of income? Because I think there is something close to home we haven't addressed, we haven't looked at. A couple of aces say if we embrace this, if we look for this, I think we can get it done. Very much so. Five of Wands says, go where there's no competition. It's almost like that there are opportunities where indeed there is no competition. There is no other issues that you need to address. You can sort of just get in there and make that happen. And I think if we embrace that, if we look for those opportunities, we can get it done. But this is going to be something completely unique and something that you haven't really looked at before. So I just think out of the box, simplify, go directly where it needs to go. Thank you, Samantha, Samantha, for your PayPal donation. I greatly appreciate you. I got your question in the queue. I appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. It is a beautiful Tuesday night. Nice, fresh, cold winter air. I absolutely love it. Carine and Samantha, you are still in the queue. Let's hop over, get two more super chats in the queue. By the way, let's take a look at the queue real quick. We just did RR. Got to hop over to Joanna and then Marie. After Marie, over to PayPal we go. We're going to knock out Samantha, Carine, a couple of Ann's, Lovety's backbone, get all of the readings over there. Beautiful queue. Wonderful night tonight. Let's see where we're going with all of this excitement. Because I am excited, always am, but that's just me. I'm always like excited, you know. That's the way it goes, the way it is, and the way it goes. I've definitely been overcomplicating it. I think that's something we all do. I really think it's something we all do and do. All right, suggestion or anything I need to know for tomorrow's interview. Number one, I think you're going to ace the interview, no problem. Just intuitively, we're going with that. First thing out of the box, I feel like you got some really good opportunity here. I think they're very focused on you and only you right here. But see, the thing is you're going to go in there with this level of confidence that you've never had before. I just know it. Like, I just feel like you're going to walk in there and own the room. Like, you already have the job. I'm going to walk in here and own the room. I'm really going to stand out as somebody that can get things done, knows how to do things, and is going to take the opportunity when it arises, right? You're not really going to wait around for somebody to tell you to do something. You see and you do, and I think people appreciate that level of independence and the level of enthusiasm from you. So I think that's okay. Bottom line, that's what I think is going to happen intuitively. Read the cards. That's what I get paid for. Suggest anything I know for tomorrow's interview. Two of Cups. They just like you. They automatically like you. They love sort of your energy. They love your attitude. And it's something that you have the instant karmic feel with this. Instant connection with these people like you've known them, like you've seen them somewhere before. It's just immediate, not a problem, right? Life of Destiny. Welcome. I appreciate you. I had an interview like that once where the person just immediately liked me, asked me a bunch of, you know, just softball questions and hired me on the spot. It was like something weird happened with it. But anyway, that Two of Cups, they instantly like it. So don't walk in nervous. Just be, you know, sort of appreciative of that. Ace of Swords says you have a lot of things in your experience, in your life, that are really going to be good for this opportunity. So be, you know, sort of be expressive. Yeah, I recognize this. I've done that before. I recognize this one time. I had that situation before, and things like that. So you can draw from real life, and they can really sort of appreciate where you're coming from, right? Crafty Spinster, thank you for being here. And Life of Destiny, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. The Moon as well, you're on a journey that takes a while. So don't be in a rush. Don't be in a rush, all right? Don't be in a rush. Let me say that again, because this is something where you do get into a rush and you're going to have to catch yourself, all right? Because I don't think rushing through it makes sense. I think being relaxed and being confident like you are, but you do get in this situation where you just really feel like you need to talk really fast. It's not going to do you any good, okay? The Justice card as well is very, very good here. It says that you are the equal. You are the person that balances the scales, and you are the person that they hire. Man, you got a damn good rating. That's a great rating. That is a really good rating. So, Joanna, put your head up and straighten your back up. Put your head up. Walk in there. Boom. Boom. You got it. You got it. I don't really think you should even hesitate, right? That's what I'm saying. Pull cards from anything that I should know. I love these questions. Those are always exciting. Let's go with the Baroque Tarot, because that is something you sort of need right now. Need a nice, shiny deck. All of these good things. So there we go. There we go. It's going to be exciting indeed. All right, let's see. Pull some cards. Anything that you should know. Let's see where that is going to take us, because we do need to sort of figure out, right, what kind of things are prevailing in the background, what kind of things are exciting about it. So that is going to be wild and good indeed. But yeah, let's pull some cards. Six of Swords. Wow. Anything that you should know. There are people that are on your side that you don't think are. You know, There are people that are excited about this, are excited about you, and they're on your side, even though you're kind of like, well, I'm really not sure if they are. I think they are in the boat with you. They are in the same kind of journey. They are in the same kind of focus that you have as well. So if you see somebody who is supportive, who is going to be there, I think that's what you need to embrace, because a lot of people will support you. They love supporting other people, people that know what they're doing, where they're going, how it is. And I think that's something that you can embrace and make use of. Seven of Pentacles says you're on the right track. You're on the right track, because a lot of times we sort of micromanage what we're doing, how we're doing it. Or the reality is you're on the right track. You're on focus with where you need to be at the end of the day. So don't be too concerned about that. Just keep sort of moving along and focusing where you need to. Hermit is you are a light bringer, which I think that you minimalize this and maybe don't even realize it sometimes. You bring light and hope and excitement to some individuals that really sort of look to you for that hope, that inspiration. So kind of watch yourself sometimes with that. Make sure that you are indeed sort of living up to that and you are giving hope and excitement out when you do interact. Amber, thank you for joining the family. I appreciate you hanging out with us. Hit that subscribe button. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do that. It makes YouTube think that I don't suck. That's always a good thing. I have thousands and thousands and thousands of videos that teach you tarot, astrology, tarot, symbolism and tarot. We got the court card series, links in the description to all of the different playlists that you need to be watching. I think that is going to be exciting indeed for everybody. All right, that's what I think. That's what I think. Now, I promise to hop over there. Carine is waiting. Carine, I'm just saying.
I love you.
Carine, let's make this happen over here. Let's get you the best deck that we have. The best deck that we have over here, which is going to be my deck, of course. Of course, that is the one that we need to do. This is called the Waterfall Tarot. Link in the description if you want one of these. This is the deck that everybody needs. I'm just saying. I am just saying what is going on there. All right, let's see what's happening here. Pull cards for me. Anything. Oh, yeah, that's wrong. Carine wants a general reading. Let's make this happen. Make all of the magic tonight over here. See where we're at. See where we're at with Carine. All right, Carine, general, making the magic. Making the magic. Nine of Cups again. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Ten of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. I don't know. Emotions are just flowing. Emotions are flowing right now for you. I think that's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. Here's what I think is going on. All right, we're just going to break this down. Here's what I think is going on. I really think that emotions are flowing, and it's a variety of them. You're going from some days sad. You're going from some days excited. You're going for some days very hopeful. Other days you're like, man, this is really hopeless. I really wish that I had this. I really wish that I had that. You need to combine all of these and let them go into the separate train stations that they're going into. Because I think that you're under sort of this variety of emotion. You're sort of figuring out where you need to be emotionally right now. I think that's a big, important aspect of sort of what you're doing, where you're at. But I think that's also confusing to you because you're kind of like, where is my stability here? I don't think you have stability right now. I think it's time to taste a little bit of it all, right? You know what I'm saying? You go to a buffet. You don't just get one thing out of the buffet. You want to taste a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And I think you're in that buffet of emotions right now where experiencing all of them, maybe one day this, maybe a couple of days that, is really sort of enhancing and is sort of figuring out where your body wants to be, where your emotions want to be, and ultimately where you would like to be as far as the stability aspect. The Nine of Cups, right? We have all of these cups over here. Each individual cup represents a little slice of that pie, and you are experiencing some of that every day, right? A little bit of that every day. And again, I think that's constructive. But sometimes I think that you're like, this is not constructive. This feels like it's frustrating. Let it go. Let it go. Let it be an experience. Let it be a movement that is going to take you to where you want to be. Ten of Wands says you do have some things that are weighing on your mind. Make sure to get rid of that. You don't want things that are weighing you down. I think it's going to halt your experiences, going to halt your growth as far as what you're going through right now. I think the Ten of Wands says don't let things weigh you down. Let yourself be free and just emotional when you need to be. Let yourself be the way that you want to be. Queen of Pentacles says at the end, you end up in this state that is just really cool. It's like where you have this level of control over not only your emotions, but sort of where you want to focus and sort of creation of things or moving things into view, right? So where you can pull things with your emotions into view and you can sort of withdraw into your life things that you have been wanting. It's almost like that your sort of material creation aspect really starts running, because Ace of Pentacles says suddenly I can just manifest a lot of things that haven't been able to manifest before because I went through this experience, et cetera, et cetera. So that's really, Carine, you didn't expect that reading. That was a wild one, but I think it was pretty good reading. I really like that reading there. That was straight up amazing reading. All right, let's get another amazing reading. Anne is over here looking for what tarot can bring me right now. What can it deliver? What can it bring to this conversation? Let's go over here and let's get the Adventure Tarot. You knew this was going to come out because everybody loves this one. This is one of the most exciting tarots that I have right now. Just saying there. I'm just saying. Good ship Lollipop, I will show you indeed. I will show you. Making it happen there. All right, Amber's got a question. We got a lot of questions in chat tonight. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Yes, Samantha, I think you should do it as well. We'll get to your question here in a few minutes. You are in the queue. But yeah, we do need to get a couple more readings before that. So let's go and see where this is going to take us. Speaking of wild readings, let's get a good one for Anne too. Anne has been waiting out there. Anne, thank you so much for being a great, and I mean a fantastic support of the channel. I really, really appreciate you. All right, we got a little bit of a Six of Swords action over here. Who are you embracing? Who are you embracing? I really think there's somebody coming into your life that you are going to be embracing. You are going to be very excited about. I think that's one of the big positive things coming in here, right? We're sort of just giving a big hug over here, giving a big embrace, and sort of collecting our thoughts, collecting our feelings for this individual, and sort of learning a lot of different things about some different people that we sort of encounter. So I think that is going to be very cool indeed. The moon says that you are sort of on this journey. It is a new journey. It is a different journey as well. I think you're going to learn a lot from these journeys, and I think this particular one is going to bring you a lot of success, a lot of excitement with projects, with love, with education. And again, sort of we talked about this in the last reading as well. You have a lot of good things coming for you, and I think they're coming all at once, like it just rushed in. Once January gets there, I think it's going to be very exciting indeed. Hanged Man says, look to some people that you haven't looked to before for just sort of a connection, for information, for a level of connection that you haven't had before. I think we can look to different people, look to different opportunities for that connection for this. I think that's going to be good for you overall. Don't hold back anything. This is the biggest thing I have to say to you, Anne. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Because again, when you get started next year with all of these things rock and rolling, sort of launching at the same time, don't hold back and don't be afraid to embrace anything that sort of comes around, because there are a lot of cool things that you are going to see, that you are going to want to be a part of. And if you hold back, you're not really going to get in there and make it the way that you want to make it happen. So I think that's going to be very important as well. With a project I'm working on for Christmas, gamer, some attention with that. Or garner, gamer. That's me. I play too many video games, Anne. I'm sorry. I play too many video games, Anne. Way it is. All right, with a project I'm working on for Christmas, garner some attention from the community. Ooh, that's nice. I'm glad that you are involved in something new, another exciting project, another sort of exhilarating, something to bring in that energy, because you had a lot of energy in the last project. Like that brought you a lot of happiness, a lot of energy. It really sort of made you feel like I'm really accomplishing things. I'm really pushing forward into something new and innovative. I think that's where it's at. Now, with this project I'm working on now, is it going to get some attention from the community? Ace of Swords says, yes, I think that's the bottom line here. Blessings of love are welcome to the stream. But yeah, that Ace of Swords says, yes, there are some things that I like to see. There are some things that I want to happen here, and I definitely want to at least get a start or at least get a run-up with this particular connection with this particular thing. I think what you're doing not only gets attention, but it leads you to people that will get you more projects or get you excited in other things. I think there are a lot of great things happening here. The star says it is destiny. And when people are working on their destiny, when people are working on what they're passionate about, what is really sort of a creative and excited about, people stop and look. People stop and look because they see a destiny in the making. Does that make sense? So you look at Bruce Lee, right? Sort of movies, all of these things they did. It was only like 9 years. It's just the destiny. Somebody that puts everything out there, somebody that's fulfilling their destiny gets a lot of attention. I think the star says that you are that bright thing that is excited. Everyone is excited about as well, right? Curly Cookie, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. But that too says there's important decisions to make in the project. Make sure you analyze them well. Don't just assume that we should be doing this or that. You want to make sure and thoroughly look over some of this stuff before you sign up for it, before you sort of embrace it. I think that's going to be a very direct message for you. And the Fool as well, right? This is something that you do have to use a lot of imagination with, because a lot of times things may not come directly to us in great detail. So we got to fill in the blanks with our imagination. We got to get some creation, some exciting things, making it happen with that. So yeah, looking very nice indeed. I really like it. Really like it. Some good projects over there. I really like Samantha as well. Samantha, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. I appreciate you. Got a double donation over there to there. There we go. Will anybody surprise me in a good way next year? That is cool. Wrestling Reads is cool as well. What is going on, Wrestling Reads? I appreciate you hanging out here too. We got the whole family. We got all the gang here. Let's embrace it. Let's have fun with it. Over here, going over here, making it happen with the Curious Creatures. You knew it was coming out tonight. You knew the Curious Creatures were going to be there. That is where it is at. Jamie Lee, I thank you for being here as well. I appreciate you. All right, Jamie Lee's making some tough decisions over there on the love side. Jamie, that happens sometimes. It happens. All right, will anyone surprise me a good way this year? Emma, thank you for your other donation as well. I do think so. I really do. I think the Queen of Cups says that you're embracing just a lot of passion with a particular individual. It feels like they just have a lot of things going on. It feels like they have a lot of guidance, a lot of cool things, and you want to be a part of it. You want to sign up for that. You want to be a member of that club. Queen of Cups says sort of you get very emotional about somebody and you are excited about it. Eight of Wands says I definitely want to get moving. I definitely want to get moving with this individual. So I do think that you sort of do, and I think you get some unique opportunities. So I think the surprise comes with just how passionate you are with this person very quickly, right? Emma, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. You know, the Fool just says adventure is good. Adventure is good because a lot of times we do get a little too micromanaged. We do overthink things. Be on an adventure. Be acceptable to going on an adventure because being surprised does involve us sort of taking a step out there and risking something. Risking something indeed. All right. Channeling mediumship videos. I say yes. I say yes. I am deep into channeling books. I've read them all. If there's a channeling book, I have read it. That's what I do. And I would absolutely love and adore channeling stuff. So I think you should make it at a minimum. Me and all the people in chat are going to watch it. So I think you should. All right, let's see. If you start posting, will people like them here on YouTube? King of Cups says that you are emotional, you are excited about it. This is something that you're going to be good at quickly, right? You're going to be good at quickly. So I think that's going to be a good thing for you. Emma, thank you for your fourth donation, I think. But yeah, people are going to be excited about it very quickly. You're going to have a lot of viewers very fast, because I think that once you start channeling, once you start moving in that direction, I think you have some information that other people just basically don't have. I think you have a unique perspective on stuff. Five of Swords as well. It's almost like that you have something inside of you. You have an inner excitement. You have an inner focus that hasn't been out, that has been fighting to get out. And by doing this, you're allowing that to happen. And not only will you learn something, but other people will learn something as well. Overall, Temperance says it brings a fine balance to everything, and you should do it. So absolutely, 100%, get it done. Get it done. And please send me a link, because I want to watch them all. I want to watch them all. Because again, I talk about it all the time. I have read every single channeling book in existence. And that's why I know that they all say that you create your own reality. Your thoughts, your beliefs, they all create your reality around you. Every single freaking one of them has said it, which I thought was really weird, but it's true. Aquarian Vision, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, I think that covers all of the PayPal excitement tonight. All of the PayPal excitement, I appreciate all that. And I thank you for your other donation. Let's go to Lovety and see what's going on with Ricky. Ricky's feelings for me today. Do they Lovety me, or do they not Lovety me? Let's see what's happening. You've been challenged since you're 13. That is cool. I need a link. Samantha, you need to immediately send me a link. Email me. All right. I need a link. I need to watch it. I want to see it. All right. Ricky's feelings for me today. You do a look at the wheel, just same as every day. They feel the same. Not any drastic changes, not any big things happening here. You know, they still feel the same. They still appreciate you. They still love you. They still really enjoy being around you, what have you. Very good indeed. Sunlight, I love you too. Sunlight, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, the Knight of Cups just talks about a level of emotional connection that we need here. We have it. This is something that works. It's something that functions. You know, there's no problems. Emotions. There's no problems with emotions. Same thing every day. Very good. Knight of Wands. Let's just clean up any loose ends here. It feels like there are a lot of loose ends that do need to be cleaned up. How can we address those? How can we fix those? How can we make those better? And I think that is going to be very important for you to sort of realize there. All right, Backbone is next. Will I ever get a partner like Richard R? Man, us Richards are popular tonight, is what I'm saying. We're popular. I can't do much about it. Us Richards are very popular tonight. All right, let's see if Richard R. Will I ever get a partner like Richard R? Seven of Cups says you got a bunch of partners. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Richard R. is not perfect. Let's lay it out on a line. Richard R. is not perfect. This is an individual with their own faults, their own nuances, their own strengths. You don't need somebody exactly duplicated like somebody else. You're looking at their strengths. Can you get somebody with the same strengths as this individual? Seven of Cups says there's plenty of people out there like that. Plenty to choose from, plenty of people out there that are making it happen. Justice card as well says that you got to balance the strengths out with the disadvantages, because Richard's disadvantages may be completely unacceptable. It may be something where, you know, you need to find somebody else that has a little less disadvantages or has a little, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they have this, maybe they have that, and you may find that unacceptable. You want to find somebody with the same strengths. You have a lot of these to choose from. The Death card says you just need to change it up a little bit. You just open yourself up, change it up a little bit. I think that's going to be very important, and you can attract what you need. Again, your beliefs, your thoughts, they create your own reality. So yeah, just sort of look for those, focus on the strengths, and it will attract it to you. And yeah, just don't worry about the particular individual if that's the particular individual is not possible to get, right? Just look for somebody else with the same list of strength. Emma's got a gazillion of donations tonight. I think 4. That is fantastic. I really appreciate that. Let's get Life of Destiny. Let's do all of Emma all at once. Knock them all out with that. Will KA and I ever speak to each other again? Let's get a little bit of the Gregory Scott over here. Making it happen. We got a good Gregory Scott feels tonight. I think the Gregory Scott has a lot of good information for us. think we're really kind of focused on just a few things tonight. Just a few things. Going intuitive, going basic card reads. Basic card reads. Let's get the intuition here with this. Will Kay and I talk again? If you're willing to wait until like, well, and look, if you're willing to wait until like March, April-ish, I think maybe. Let's look at this. Five of Pentacles. You're going to have a distance from this individual for a while. They're on the other side of the fence. You're going to have some individual distance from this for a while, and that's okay. That's okay. Man, there's something, life of destiny, there's something you need to learn before you talk to him again. There's something that you need to figure out, you need to learn, that you need to be before you talk to them again. It's like cleaning up. There's something that needs to be vacuumed up before we talk to them again. Cleaning up a little bit, right? Or thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. Six of Swords. It's just a longer connection. You're going to have to be patient. You're going to have to be diligent. And if you are, you're going to have some good success here. Again, if you're waiting, you're going to be all right. What deck is this? It's the Gregory Scott Tarot. But Knight of Swords says you're beating yourself up about something. Don't do it. Life of destiny. You're beating yourself up about something here. You're like, maybe it was my fault. Maybe I should do this. Maybe I should do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. There's nothing your fault. You should be able to forgive yourself here and move past whatever things you're hung up on with that. But again, that's just intuitively. We're going a lot of intuition tonight, a lot of intuition tonight. I don't know why, but it's just rocking the house. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, should I quit the current job to focus on the side hustle? Well, entertainment purposes only. Let's make that clear. Let's make that crystal clear. Entertainment purposes only. Never, ever quit your job based upon some random dude on YouTube reading cards. Don't do it. You know not to do it, Emma. You know better. Emma, you know better than that. All right. Let's see. Should I quit the current job and focus on the side hustle? Man, let's see if that's going to be a thing that you should be embracing indeed. All right. I really think no. Well, wait. Well, actually, yes. I changed my mind. I saw that 3. I was like, ew. The 3 is kind of a stinky card over there, but I think the 3 has a message for us, right? Let's roll with this. The 3, the heartbreak. You need, obviously, you need to be earning enough steady income with your side hustles to replace your job. Okay, well, let's do that. There's a 3 says if we cut too early, it's going to be a bad situation that you don't want to deal with. So you need to be earning a steady job money, enough to make a living, enough to where it's going to replace this one before you quit this one. That just makes common sense, right? Otherwise, you are going to have this situation. What you don't want to do is rush into anything. The 4 of Swords talks about planning, waiting, not moving. Right? Well, you don't need to just rush into something and be like, F it, I'm quitting. F it, I quit. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure you have a steady, constant income before you try anything like that. Because there is something about the side hustles to where now it's stressful. Because it was a side hustle, so it's free money, right? We're going to go to dinner with that money. I'm going to buy a new iPad with that money. But now all of a sudden, it's stressful. And now all of a sudden, you have to earn income or you can't eat. And so it becomes a little bit of something maybe we don't want, right? But the Ace says actually yes. Ace says yes. Once we get all these requirements, once we have everything stable, everything rocking, everything rolling, you're able to deal with the stress. I think that is going to be something that you can embrace too. And Samantha, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. All right, will the music idea be successful? I mean, we all have musical ideas. Andrew is the musical expert of the group. But yeah, we'll see if your idea will be successful. Overall, I think yes, in a limited way, basically, the intuition. The Page. I think it's a good groundwork to start. In other words, you got a good foundation here. Do you have the whole thing? No. You need to have the whole thing ready before you go forward. But yeah, do you have a solid foundation? Absolutely. We have a happy home, happy family. Again, the fiery aspect from the happy home, happy family does say there's more work to do. We're at home. We have a good home. We have a good, stable thing, but we need more work. We need to move forward with that. Overall, if you just go with it and hope for the best, it's not going to work. We need a level of focus. We need a level of excitement. We need to finish it. And once it is finished, I think you have a lot of opportunities here indeed. So I like the idea. It just seems to be the birth of something rather than a finished product. What is up with A? Are they just cray-cray? Let's find out if A is absolutely bananas. Is A just bananas? What is going on with them? Just crazy up in there. A little bit. They're very selfish. They're very selfish. You know, that's the way it is. They're very selfish. This is somebody who has journeyed too far, too much, too often. They're very selfish. They know what they want, and they're not willing to compromise, and that's a problem. That's a really that's a big problem. The 9 just says they embrace what they like, but not what other people like. And I think that leads them to be on a separate world or very distant from other people. So you're just going to have to kind of put up with that as it goes forth. But yeah, you know, this is something you're going to have to put up with. What was N's true intentions towards A? All right. And the group, what kind of intentions do we have? Where are we sort of focused on? Where are we going to be with this particular thing? I think that'd be kind of cool, kind of fun. Let's see. Yes, let's see where we're going to happen or what's going to happen, where we're going to go with this. What is N's true intentions towards A and the group? I do think that their intentions were good. They're trying to build stability. They're trying to build their effort in there. They're trying to fit in. You know, they're fit in. I think that's going to be good as well. The page just says the sort of one of their intentions is just to communicate too much. I think they need to level out the communication. They need to keep trying and not really sort of go into the extremes. I think that's sort of where they've sort of fallen into. Mon, welcome. Good to see you. But yeah, that 3 of Pentacles says overall, they bring the group together a little bit, but I think A, they got too focused too soon, a little bit of a juvenile, I guess, connection, communication, and yeah, I just don't think it worked. But yeah, there we go. There are your readings, tons and tons of readings, making it happen tonight. Let's go with this tarot for Jamie Lee over there. Will I regret leaving M and being with A instead? We got to make your choices in life. Sometimes relationships don't work out. Some people are just super selfish. Some people, you know, just make the relationship just not what it needs to be, and you gotta get rid of them sometimes. All right. Will I regret leaving M and being with A instead? I don't think you're done with M. You know, I don't think you're done with M. I just don't. I think M's coming back. M shall return. Give them enough time. M is coming back. M will be back there. The Judgment card, rebirth, the reincarnation in there, and you're going to have to deal with them when they come back. So I don't think they're gone forever. But are you regretting it now? Yeah, you are. This is something where you feel like you abandoned ship for good reason, but you know that maybe if you stuck in there, it would have been better, but I mean, I don't know. You got to abandon ship. You got to abandon ship to see what you had. And then when you learn what you miss, then I believe that they're going to come back. I really think they're going to come back. The 7 going through people, and we end up back here. We end up back here with each other. So yeah, kind of, but you're going to have another chance. I don't think it's a one shot and done. I just don't think it's a one shot and done is what I'm saying. All right, we got Aquarian Vision is next. How will this project will T unfold? How is he feeling about it? Is he excited with it? Let's see what's happening. Effie's crocheting up a storm. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Yeah, get my daughter's sweater done. Ooh, that sounds cool. That sounds really cool. I wish I had that skill. I just don't have the patience. I just don't have the patience. I say that as I do paintings that take like 30 hours, but I don't know. I have the patience to paint. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, okay, if you know what's wrong with me, vote in chat. All right, let's take a poll. Let's take a poll to find out what's wrong. What is wrong? What is wrong? Let's see what's happening with all of that. All right, where's my content? All right, let's go. Let's get a poll going. Let's get a poll going. What is wrong with you? Let's see. Engage with your audience. Start a poll. All right. What is wrong with me? All right. What is wrong with me? Let's see. What is wrong with me? Can I fix it? There we go. Can I fix it? What is wrong with me? Can I fix it? We're going to go with a yes or a no question. Start a poll going. All right. All right. How will this project with T unfold? How's he feeling about it? Wheel of Fortune says they like it. Wheel of Fortune is that card that says, yeah, this is something where I can embrace this. I really like doing this on a day-to-day basis. I really appreciate the opportunity. I really like getting in there. I really like going forth. I really like making it happen. The Tower says that, I mean, a lot of things that they need aren't there yet. A lot of things they need aren't there yet. And if we give them opportunity to vote in something, to sort of get something started, get some exciting things moving, I think they have some unique ideas, some cool stuff that they are going to be really, really excited about. And you are going to be like, whoa, that is very unique. I really like it. And that's what I think. The Emperor says definitely take control. I think if T gets control just over, I think they're going to be a little bit guiding it in the wrong direction. So, I think I think you should sort of make sure they don't get full control over there. Just sort of be relaxed with it. And I think that's going to be it. I think that's going to be it there. All right. But yeah, anyway, you do have a King of Wands here. I think they bring a lot of good opportunities. I think they bring a lot of good, unique ideas. Don't let them take sort of total control with it. But, I really think sort of that King just says, this is an opportunity where they can get out a lot of energy, and you'll like the energy that they sort of put out there and make happen. All right. Let's see what the poll, what was the poll? 77% said I can fix it. Thank you. I appreciate all your support. Oh, your support and enthusiasm. It's a creative outlet. You're not a weird, that is something too, where, like I said, I think crocheting, painting is sort of one of those things where you just get in a meditative state and you just sort of zone out. And you just get in this zone. And I think you just sort of let your inner channeling basically take over, and a lot of cool stuff, Anyway, you like painting. I wish I had the patience and interest in painting. Painting is a lot of fun. I think painting is very cool indeed. So, yeah, I think there are a lot of good... the thing about painting is there's so many ways to express yourself in there that it's just kind of cool. Because I can do a watercolor painting. I can do markers. You know what I'm saying? I can do a lot of stuff. And it's all so drastically different that I really enjoy it. Anyway, Samantha, I'm going to post a video on Friday. Send you a link then. Samantha, I'm really looking forward to it. This is cool. This is super cool. Anyway, does Chris miss me? As if Chris, wishes you were around still. Maybe Chris kind of misses you and wishes that you came back. Wishes you had a connection. Wishes you had all of the good stuff happening there. All right, do they miss me? Wow. The Son of Cups is 7 of Coins. I do think that they have been having dreams about you, quite frankly. This is something where they understand what they lost, they understand what they missed, and they're sort of excited about an opportunity if they were to get it again. 7 of Coins is a very, very poignant card for moving into the direction, thinking, focusing, creating, things like that. Son of Cups as well. I think y'all two had a good pathway that you were walking, and they were sort of excited about it. Overall, it's just kind of something where they just miss the day-to-day interactions with you. They miss sort of the things that you had represented, the things that you brought in, because there was a lot of very, very cool aspects that you bring into every social situation that I think a lot of people really like. All right, that's where we're going. We got, by the way, we're ending soon. Every good stream must come to an end. And this beautiful, wonderful stream tonight needs to come to an end after Emma's last question with that. All right, we got Ann is next. So if I keep working on my project, will it be a moment where, going to the amount of tension that I desire? Let's see. All right, so you have a level of attention that you want, right? Which makes perfect sense. You work on a project, you work on things, you put all of your effort into something so that other people can enjoy it, other people can see it, right? I think that's so important because you're bringing opportunities, you're bringing happiness, you're bringing your creativity to the world, and you kind of want other people to be excited as well, right? So it's sort of like when you make a new painting, you're going to post it on social media, when you do anything like that, I think there is a level of just excitement about it, and you want to have other people on your side. They want to have other people sort of appreciate the creativity to see what you can do, and more so, you want people to have projects with you in the future. You don't want to do projects alone. We want to sort of have a lot of other people involved and that will be excited about it, they appreciate the enthusiasm, the effort, and the level of creativity. So let's see what is going on with all of that. All right, let's look on to sort of see the amount of tension that we desire. The Five of Cups says it's difficult to sort of get to that level sometimes because you do need to wait. You do need to be patient. You do need to sort of be in the mode of creating it and sort of waiting until the end, creating it and seeing where it's going, creating it and seeing kind of where you were wanting to be, right? I think that's going to be good as well. But yeah, you do have the World over here. The World says that there are a long ways to go, long places that need to be done, long things that need to be addressed. The World says you're going to go way over here, way over there, and way over here before you kind of get enough exposure to get you to the level that you need to. All right, and then you have the Five of Cups. There's a level of disappointment. You're almost like, well, I really would like to have that during the project implementation, what have you. I really don't think that's going to work. I really think that you do have a level of mastery that needs to be done here, a level of work that needs to be done before we get there, before we sort of make it to that level. But the Nine of Cups says we do get there. It's just something where we get a level of desire, we get a level of attention that we need, we get a level of appreciation that everybody is sort of waiting for. So I think that is going to be good for you indeed. Looking very, very nice. All right, Sunlight, is this person you saw coming for 2023? Is this the person you saw coming in for 2023? Let's see if this individual is the same. Let's see if it's going to be the same one at a minimum. Let's see where we're going to take this. Four of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Actually, I think yes. I think this is the opportunity. This is the open door that you want here. I think that's going to be very exciting indeed. So we're going to go with the thumbs up here. The main reason is the Four of Pentacles. This is somebody who hasn't been addressed yet. Somebody hasn't been seen yet. Somebody hasn't had the open door yet. And the Ace of Pentacles says once we encounter them, we are excited. We are moving forward. We are in that focused mode that we need to be. Nine of Cups, they bring the level of love. They bring the level of attention. They bring the level of emotion that we need from this. So I think that is going to be good overall. So that is a yes. I like it. So there we go. Using the little Buddha because Andrew's up in there. Andrew's up in there waiting for the little Buddha all night, making it happen. Will D come around? Will D make the journey? Will they open the door? Will they be where we need to be? You know what I'm saying? Where are they going to happen? We'll see if that's going to be a thing that could happen indeed. Backbone. I'll do your reading tonight, Backbone. We'll get your reading. Will D come around? Queen of Coins, Ten of Cups, and the Hanged Man. Oh, man. I think so. I mean, the Ten of Cups, happy home, happy family. But like the work thing is still, the work thing is frustrating. The work thing is frustrating because you don't know if it's true or not. You just don't know if this is something that is in there. The Queen of Coins, they just got to work. They got to work. At some level, that excuse just doesn't work. The Ten of Cups, happy home, happy family, just says, yes, they will come around. They will make time. They will make it happen. The Hanged Man says the opportunity is at a point where it is an unusual kind of connection. In other words, it's like some weird, maybe meet in the middle, something weird happens. Just something weird happens with this. But I do think they will come around indeed. So yes, that is a yes overall. We are looking at it. It is looking good. So let's see what's happening with Emma. What does A want to come back? Let's see if A doesn't want to come back. There's always B or C. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. A, B, or C. Making it happen over there. And see what's going on. What is going on? What does A want to come back? Nine of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. You have a couple of, they want to finish something. They want to finish it. They feel like they haven't finished the connection. There are things that are undone, not finished, that need to be addressed here. You got a couple of nines into a 10. The nines are the finale. The nines are the big rollout of the red carpet. They are the big connection, the big conclusion. And it feels like we just haven't gotten there yet. So what has been left undone? What can we address? What can we do here to finish this, to make this everyone happy with this? Because the Ten of Cups says we need to be happy. We need to be content. And there needs to be some definite conclusion to this interaction, or at least to this sort of connection to make it happen. So yeah, there we go. All right, the last reading of the night is a backbone. Backbone is back. Let's see. Why did I choose to reincarnate in a physically unattractive body? Backbone, I think you're amazing. What are you talking about, unattractive body? I think you're amazing. I think that you're absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely amazing. So, yeah, let's see what's going on. I don't know. I think you're looking at it wrong, in my personal opinion. All right, let's see. Reincarnate a physically I just don't think that's true, but okay. All right, Eight of Cups. You know, yeah, okay, here we go. All right, here we go. You got Eight of Cups and a Five of Cups. You're just, I don't know, you're just looking at it negatively. You're looking at it negatively. I really don't think there's anything wrong. I really don't, right? Nine of Wands. I think that you have been injured. I think that you have been told some lies, told some things that aren't true. I really think that you need to embrace who you are, right? Because you're disappointed. You're sort of abandoning yourself. You're abandoning your happiness based upon something that nobody really cares about. I mean, sort of the Eight of Cups, right? People are attracted to you as a person. People are attracted to you as just an amazing individual. People really don't care at that point, right? I mean, you know, you sort of have that Eight of Cups. It really doesn't matter. And this is something where you are looking at something, you're abandoning hope, you're abandoning happiness when happiness is right there for you to grasp. I think you need to look in the mirror and say just how amazing you are, right? Five of Cups, you're just emotionally distraught, emotionally upset for literally nothing. I don't know. I mean, if nothing else, it's to learn the lesson of loving ourselves. Maybe that is your lesson to learn. Loving ourselves. Maybe you need the challenge to love yourself. You know what I'm saying? I think that's it. I think that's it indeed. So accept the challenge. Conquer the challenge. Love yourself no matter what you look like. I think that people have told you some lies. I think that you're amazing. I think you should look in the mirror and agree with me. Look at yourself and just smile and be like, Jesus, that is a sexy ass human being right there. How did I even get, how can I even stand it? I look so good. But that is just me, though. Anyway, Backbone, thank you for your final donation tonight. And that is it for me tonight. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Like a light, lighting up in the dark. You make it right, I forgot how to act, it's so classic. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while since I forgot the most simple